Today's video is brought to you by Audible.com. Get your free audiobook now at audibletrial.com/logic. What's up, guys? Creighton here from logiclounge.com. Today we're going to take a look at Mac OS X Mountain Lion. That's version 10.8. That's right. Today, on February 16th, 2012, Apple released the developer preview of their next iteration of their operating system, Mountain Lion, what should be coming out around summer of 2012. So we're going to give you guys a in-depth look and preview around the operating system, and I'm going to explain not only features that are new and different, but also some bugs that I've run into as well. So right here, I'm just going to show you guys about this Mac. You can see I'm running OS X version 10.8. This is running in a virtual machine, so it has an unknown processor, but it's my Intel processor in my MacBook Pro. If it's a little bit laggy, don't blame it on 10.8. Blame it on it running in a virtual machine. I do have it set up for a virtual machine with a high graphics and memory as well. I have 3 gigs in there. That should be enough for running this in a VM. So as part of the developer program, I am able to download the next generation, the next versions of OS X, so I'm able to develop off of it as well. So this is basically the default screen that you see when you install OS X, Mountain Lion. Almost called Snow Lion, but it's Mountain Lion. So we're going to go into Preferences, and I'll show you what's new over in the Preferences screen. As you can see now, there's at least one new icon in here and one icon removed. We have notifications. That's right, OS X Mountain Lion has notifications in it, meaning that we have notifications inside of the Mac. And right here is your notifications. It comes out from the right-hand side, and it kind of pushes your screen to the left, whereas on the iPhone, it takes it from the top. So you can see I have calendar events in here right now. It's showing the recent 5 events. But the notification center isn't just for notifications. So I can send you I'm quoting Growl notifications, because they've kind of just taken Growl and integrated it with Mac instead of it being a separate application, although Growl isn't owned by Mac. So you can see that right now I have these systems set up in Notification Center. I have my calendar, reminders, the App Store, messages, Safari, so on and so forth, with other incendiary things. And you can set up alerts and reminder style. So for reminders, I can either have nothing show at all. Let's go to reminders. I can have nothing show at all, banners, or alerts. So I actually have to accept or deny the alert when I get it, which is simple. I'm going to go back here. And if you can kind of see, maybe some of you guys who are more older into Macs, you know that Mobileme was a big integration within OS X. Well, it's gone. It's been fully replaced by Icloud. With OS X Lion, there is no more Mobileme. There is only Icloud. And Icloud will bring in all of those features. So if you will be grandfathered in to Icloud if you are a Mobileme subscriber. So iCloud, pretty simple, straightforward. You have set up everything. You can back up your Macs with it. You can, use Find My Mac, sync accounts. So basically iCloud is you're able to sync everything between your Macs. So if I have like 4 Macs and I wanted to sync notes between them all, I can set up iCloud to sync notes, and on any computer I go to, I can see my notes. Very simple, straightforward, and to the point. Moving on, we're going to go look at, this is just the rest of the preferences. There's nothing really special in here other than mails, contacts, and calendars, which I found interesting. You have more options to connect more accounts now. First brought on forth with iOS 5, we're now able to connect multiple social accounts to your Mac, which I will go to and explain further when we go and look at Safari and Photo Booth. So right now you can see I have my iCloud account attached, as well as my Twitter account, as well as my Flickr account. Now, I will explain why those are so important and why you're able to do it. You're able to also connect multiple accounts. For the Chinese users, Apple has included the top Chinese sites there, 126.com, 163.com, all those fun number sites. The new ones added here, the Americanized ones, is Twitter, Flickr, and Vimeo. Everything else comes over from the previous OS X versions, but now you can connect your Flickr account, your Twitter account, and your Vimeo video account as well. And I'll show you guys how those work in just a second here. That does it for the system's preferences. Nothing too much to go upon. There's only two things. You have a redesign of your screensavers. You can now integrate photos in there. I'm sure more will get added. They have a new wallpaper, but that's about it. So we're going to go over here. The other thing is under security and privacy is something that they're calling Gatekeeper, is what OS X and Apple calls it, Gatekeeper. And Gatekeeper is right here. Yeah, let me unlock settings here and I can explain it. So basically, Gatekeeper allows you to, if you have like children set up on your computer, or if you have different users set up on your computer and you don't want them downloading malicious applications, you can now set this up. It's called Allow Applications Downloaded From. And basically, you can set up settings so that maybe you want, just allow anywhere to install applications. So if it's a non-native application to the Mac App Store, you can turn that on or off. The other settings here, Mac App Store, so that means that I can only download and install applications from the Mac App Store. So that could be anything and everything under the sun in the Mac App Store. Or the Mac App Store with identified developers. And identified developers means that these developers are proven to be trustworthy and have gone through rigorous testings to be able to call them out into the identified developers. And so that's a per user basis or a system-wide basis. That does it for the settings. Now we're going to go ahead on into Launchpad. Now, Launchpad looks somewhat similar. There's only a couple new things added. The icons are a bit smaller and compact. Drawer opens up just as usual. Again, excuse the lack of graphics because this is a VM, but just imagine it smoothly going up and down. A new thing added, though, is the ability to search. So now you're able to search your application. So if you have a lot of applications in there, pages and pages and pages of worth, and you're like, oh, what is that app called? What screen is it on? What folder is it in? I can't remember. Well, now there's an easy search feature. So if I want the calendar, I just type in calendar, and there it is. And that'll actually bring me into my next thing to talk about. So this is the calendar. Looks similar, except for one major difference. Look at the bottom. Do you see how there's yellow? But when I scroll down, but they're still yellow there. But wait, I'm still scrolling and they're still yellow. Oh, look at that. You can actually see if there's upcoming events in your calendar when you're scrolled up. So if I only see maybe my work day, if I scroll up here, I see only my work day, I may miss appointments that I might have made after my work day. So this is a way for it to let me know that I have more things to do. I have to do more things. I have to look at more calendar topics, and there they are. So that's kind of cool. I think it's cool. I think that's it for calendars. They have, and I'll add this, they have renamed. Instead of iCal, it's now just calendar. I think they're doing away with the desktop-oriented, naming scheme of I something and I something else and I something else. So that's Calendar. Very simple. That's about it for on that side. You can do everything else from Calendar that you would normally do. Moving on to the dashboard, pretty much the same. You have your regular gadget icons, everything from Lion. Nothing's really changed there. Where it's really changed is in Safari. And it might actually make you want to use Safari a little bit more, depending on how much you like to share links. So, if you remember, I did connect my Twitter account, right? Well, let's go to apple.com. And I'm at apple.com, and especially their start page. And what's this new button here? It's a share button. And if I click on it, I'm able to share this website through my reading list, through my bookmarks. I can email the page. I can even message it as well as send it out to Twitter. And I have gone over message on an earlier video, the video that came out before this. You can go view that, as well as give you guys a little overview in Mountain Lion. Sorry, I keep forgetting the name. It's a new topic for me. Mountain Lion. Gotta remember that somehow. Anyways, so I can send this page out to Twitter, and I can send it out to Twitter in line. Look at that. So simple. I can say, hey, have you checked this out? And I can send it. I can even add a location, and I see what it's sending. And I can press send, and it'll go out to my Twitter account and send it to all of my people who are following me. And of course, if it's a more interesting site than apple.com, I mean, you add a better topic. But it's so easy now to tweet from inside of an operating system. You used to have like a different account or a different a different web browser like Rockmelt or just the Twitter desktop application. But now it's all in line. And same goes for if I wanted to send it for message, I can do it in line as well. So I can type in someone's name up here and I can send it to them via an iMessage in line without going to my message app right here. I don't have to go there. I have to do it directly in line, which is amazing for people who are power users and want to go quickly and easily through it. Moving on, you also have your reading list, and so everything is basically the same. They just have added this share button, which is very nice. Going on with the share button, we're going to move over to Photo Booth. I know I'm doing it out of order, but we'll deal with it. So you see me, hi me. We're going to go actually look for photos. Let's see if we can take a photo of me. Jeez. Took a photo? I think I took a photo. Okay, so we have photos somewhere in here. And we're going to find them, hopefully. This is another bug that I wanted to point out here. I found a bug where it's not showing me everything, but we'll look right here. You see pictures. These are just images that were on the desktop. And let's say I want to share one of these photos. But wait, where do I want to share it to? Well, if you right-click on it and you go down to share, you have a plethora of new options. I can email it, I can message it, I can tweet it, I can even post it to Flickr. Yes, you can post it to Flickr. Of course, you're going to have to allow settings, but look at that. In line, without going to the website, I can post that picture directly to my Flickr account, to my photo stream, without having to go to the account, without having to log into a website, without having to have a different application. I can have it directly in line if I wanted to share a photo. So simple and so easy to do. I can make it personal, I can make it private, I can add tags, descriptions, I can see what it's going to look like, all within Mountain Lion. Not an application within Mountain Lion. And that's why I had my Flickr account set up to show you guys that. And as well, that will work with videos too. If I had my Vimeo account access there, I would be able to automatically upload it You can do that with downloads too. So if I have this document, I can send it to a message or I can email, which is so nice and so simple to do. It's insanely simple. So moving on, we're going to go and look at reminders. That's right. Reminders have finally come into the desktop. Instead of being on your iPhone, now you can sync it from your iPhone to your desktop. This is something that I have been waiting for. I think Reminders is an amazing application. The only shortcoming was that I could never, ever, ever, ever figure out how to sync it to the desktop. But now I can, because Reminders is now in Mountain Lion. Super simple. I've added a reminder here. I need to do something interesting. I hope this video is doing something interesting for you guys. I can add even more information. I can remind me on a day. So if I want to say, okay, today, 2:16 at 5:50 p.m. Look at that. That's a notification right there. Do you see that? I purposely did it at when the time was about to change. But look at this. I have a notification popped up. This is from Notification Center. I can close or snooze it, and I just close it, and I open up Notification Center. It's not there, but it would be there if it showed up. But you can see, after I just clicked on random and secondary things, you can see that it was able to do that. And if I just do 51 here, and we'll come back to it, and we'll see it pop up in the Notification Center. So I can add priorities. I can have different lists. So this is just my reminders list. But if I wanted to add a shopping list or a homework list, I can switch between those lists. I'm able to customize what I want. I can see completed items. So this is things that I've done in the past from my iPhone. So simple to do. There's that notification. There's my iCal alert. And if I go into Notification Center, there it is, my reminders, do something interesting. And I click on it, and it pops it up. Look how simple that is and so easy. And I just can't believe how you're able to bring this to the desktop, and it brings so much interactivity. You can make it in a single column format. So you can always have it, if I bring down the size, and I can put it in like the corner of the desktop, and it's just sitting there. I can add reminders. I can look at it. I can see my to-do list and always have it there to view it open, because that's what I like to do. I love to have reminder apps open on the desktop, so I'm able to keep track of what I need to do. So simple, so easy. That's Reminders. Next up is Notes. Oh, Notes is another one that I've been waiting for it to come to the desktop. Same with the Reminders. It syncs. You're able to set up different notes. It's just so simple, and I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over and over again, but I just can't believe that, Mountain Lion is bringing all these features. It's becoming more iOS oriented, as one might say. So I'll make a sample note here. So this is my sample note, and I'm able to add random stuff, blah, 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 like a list or something. And it's so simple. And I have so many features and options, and I can share this list. So if I wanted to email this list to a friend and say, this is your to-do list. I want you to do this, 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 and this. You can send these notes, or if you took notes at a college presentation and your friend was sick that day, and you're like, oh crap, what did I miss? What were the notes? Simple, easy, send it from the Notes application directly to them. Super simple, super cool. I love it. And it still has the Lion feature in there where you can make it full screen. So if you're taking notes, you're able to take it full screen as well. And that is Notes. Moving on, we'll look at Messages just briefly. I want to go over Notes just to show it in the Lion format. So this is Notes. Super simple. You start typing in someone's name, it'll bring it up. You can use basically iMessage for the desktop. So we have Reminders, Notes, and iMessage all for the desktop now, which is very nice to do. And that is Messages. Really quickly there. It has FaceTime still, has Photo Booth. I showed you Photo Booth. iTunes hasn't changed. App Store hasn't changed either. Everything, they're still integrating App Store more and more and more into OS 10 Mountain Lion. So we have the App Store here. We can download apps. We can do anything we want. Very simple, very straightforward. Nothing too special about it. And that is the App Store. I think that's it. I don't know if I've gone over everything. I've probably gone over everything that I should have. One more thing before I forget, because I'm looking at my notes, because I love taking notes. We're going to go over to Launchpad here, and what is this? It's Game Center. You bring this Game Center directly to the desktop experience. So you can see I am signed in here to Game Center, and I can set up my profile here. I can see what games I've been playing, both on iOS and the Mac, if I'm not mistaken. I can see my friends, how good my friends are doing. I don't have any friends right now. I need more friends, but I'm sitting here making this video. Anyways, I can also view requests as well. So if people have invited you to be friends, they can send it there and you'll get notifications there. Super simple, super cool. They're just another way that they're integrating iOS into more of Mountain Lion. And again, this all connects with your Apple ID, which is very nice. And now, one of the last settings, I guess I forgot in the preferences pane, is displays. If you have an Apple TV or any AirPlay device, especially one that has an AirPlay with video, you can now mirror your screen on it. So if I had an Apple TV hooked up to an 80-inch LED HD TV and I wanted to show off a video or family photos and it has an Apple TV connected to it, super simple. I can mirror it directly from the display panel in preferences. That's right. If you have an Apple TV and you maybe want to watch something, you can mirror your display to it. Super simple, built right in, no extra features. You can use anything because it's taking from your display and it's not taking from an application. That means you can run applications, you can run web pages, you can run games, you can run music, you can run any applications through it. Very cool, very interesting. And those people with AirPlay devices will have a blast with it. Hopefully, as I mentioned before, you can get messages here. You see messages. You can get messages for free in beta right now. Doesn't matter if you have Mountain Lion. If you have Lion, you can go ahead and download it for free from apple.com, as well as find any more information about OS 10 Mountain Lion. So I went over reminders, which is great. Notes, the notification center. God, I love the notification center. Just so simple and so cool. And I love how it's seamlessly integrated, and it doesn't really lose anything that you're doing, and doesn't really block anything out except for that screen. You have sharing, so you can share to all of your photos. It has major Twitter integration. Jeez, has Apple given Twitter some great setup or what? Because Twitter is integrated throughout iOS and now Mountain Lion. We have AirPlay mirroring, like I talked about, Gatekeeper, which protects you from malicious software. I should probably go over, if you're in China and you live in China and you use all those Chinese websites, they have now brought in support with mail contacts and calendars with QQ 163 and 126, as well as Baidu, Baidu, Baidu. So you have all of those built-in integrations as well, which is very nice for those Chinese supporters. So go, if you are a Mac developer, go and check out the Mountain Lion sneak peek. If not, watch for it this summer. That's right. Apple will be debuting it sometime this summer. So we suspect that it will be about that $30 upgrade charge in the Mac App Store, which shouldn't be that bad. I mean, come on, $30 for a full software upgrade. Jeez, they're just giving it away. So go check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do you have any questions for me about Mountain Lion, about anything else? Contact me, Creighton@logiclounge.com. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Google+, all under the username of Logic Lounge. And please be sure to thumbs up this video. Yes, give us a thumbs up. It kind of tells us that what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, what we need to work on. So give us a thumbs up if you think this video was great. And hopefully we'll go over more about... gosh, I can't think of the name right now. I am talking way too fast. If you have any questions about Mountain Lion, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, rate, whatever else there is out there to do. And we hope you guys enjoyed this preview of Mountain Lion from OS 10, which will be available sometime this summer. So until our next video, we'll see you guys later. Reading books is so old school. That's why today's sponsor is Audible.com, offering up over 100,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. By watching today, you can get a free 14-day trial and one free audiobook for yours to keep. They have books like Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, or my personal favorite, 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Use our URL, audibletrial.com/logic, and you can gain access to all of these titles and much, much more. Remember, to get a free audiobook and 14-day free trial, go to audibletrial.com/logic. You're not only getting a great deal, but you're supporting the show.